Hey, this is Carla from the Butcher Babies.
This is George Corner Fisher from Cannibal Corpse.
Hey, this is Rex from Kill Devil Hill. It's Wednesday 13.
This is Jazz from Devil Driving.
This is Motorist from Quad. You're listening to RABID NOISE
on RABID Radio.
Turn it up.
Welcome back to RABID NOISE on RABID Radio. That was Pit of Misery by Gold Coast thrash masters Deraign, and my guest on the program now from the band is frontman Daniel Vine. What's up, man?
How you going, everyone? Stay thrash.
Good to finally have you on your show. So
yeah, for sure.
You guys have been very busy of late with the release of your debut EP, Purity and Violence. How's the response been so far? It's only been out a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah. It's been pretty surreal at the moment. We've been getting God knows how many reactions to it. It's just everything just keeps coming forward and it just doesn't stop. It's like a big railroad train of it. So it's pretty amazing. It's a really good feeling.
That's what you want, dude. That's it.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's all going really well for you guys, and you know, being a supporter of the band from the word go, it's awesome to see you guys powering along and getting that support. So, you know, there was a bit of a lineup change with the band, and you're fairly new to the band.
Yeah.
How did you get involved with the boys?
I actually met the band through the original vocalist, Mush. He's still a really good mate of mine. And yeah, we've just wanted to join them a little while, and then they just called me up one day and said, "Oh, do you want to join on the bass and the vocals?" And I just pretty much just fell to my knees, started crying, saying, "Yeah, this is my dream. I wanted this to happen." So it's pretty surreal.
And you know, of course, you're shredding the bass and singing.
Yeah.
That's something that not everyone can do, man. I can't sing and play guitar. It's one or the other. So how'd that come about? A lot of practice for you, or just comes naturally?
Yeah, well, I've always played. I've played drums ever since I was very, very young. And then I took up the rhythm guitar when I was in my teens. And then, yeah, I've always been a rhythm guitarist. And then when I found the bass, it sort of felt very, very natural because I've got the rhythm and the rhythm going. Well, the percussion and the rhythm side of it going, so it's sort of like meeting in between sort of helped out a lot with the bass, so it sort of feels very natural to me and just flowed right through.
I hear that a lot with dudes who can multitask like that, start off as drummers. A lot of drummers that I know, they end up, you know, they go into other instruments and they can pick them up a lot easier because they've used to the multitasking. So yeah, that's awesome, dude. So would you say Tom Array is a bit of an influence there? Yeah,
pretty much. There's a lot of different bands out there that are a very big influence of me. Tom Array is one of the top. I don't know if you've heard of the band called Diamond Plate in America. Their older lineup, they've got a very, very, very good bass frontman. Oh, there's so many bands out there that's just so hard to list up, but yeah, James Hetfield has been a very big influence, like the old school Metallica stuff, and then old school Megadeth, you know, the general one, Slayer, and then branching out into the new school of thrash like Havoc are my biggest one at the moment. So
that's awesome, man. Well, what were you doing before you joined Deraign?
Before I joined, I was doing a lot of promotion and just working a lot with alongside a lot of the bands in the scene at the moment, who were very good mates of mine as well. Just trying to get a band up, and then it just eventually fell into place. Like after a while, I was pushing and working together with other bands and promoting a lot of bands, and eventually I think just being there all the time, it just helped me to find the right spot to be where I needed to be in order to get to where I wanted to go. So yeah, it's very important to be very involved with the scene that you're in to try and get to where you want to go in it, I guess.
Totally agree with you there, dude. And, you know, I think you're a perfect fit for that band as well. You know, your voice and everything like that. It's
Thanks,
just
mate.
awesome, man. Yeah, I think you're just kicking ass and taking names, dude, because originally Clarky was on bass.
Yeah. I'm using his bass. I'm using one of his basses at the moment. I've got a bit of my own gear, but yeah, I've pretty much just jumped in, and Clarky, he moved over to the guitar, and I moved on to the bass, and yeah, just moved on from there, and things are just starting to really upswing at the moment, and it's a bit surreal, but it's pretty bloody awesome.
Dude, I mean, I was just about to mention you got the Iron Reagan support on April 8th, next Wednesday at the Crowbar in Brisbane. Man, being that you've been with the band, it all seems like it's really coming together quite quickly, man. You got to be pumped.
Yeah. Oh, it's just I'm very, very pumped, but I'm very, very just sort of in dreamland still at the moment. In a way, I don't know, I feel it just feels like everything needs to go this way, and everything that I've been trying to push for the last few years is finally starting to come to fruition. But I wouldn't be able to do that without both my bandmates, my good mates and brothers in the band, plus a lot of the other dudes around the scene, and just getting my name out there by helping out as many people as I can, and just really living in the name of thrash, really.
Well, that's it, man. You have got to have your name out there in the scene as well, not just, a dude in a band. Yeah. Everyone's got to play their part, man. And I know you've definitely paid your dues, and it's awesome to see you experiencing, not just from the promotion side, but from the band side as well.
Yeah. Thank you.
it's, man, as I said, kicking ass and taking names, man.
Hell
It's all coming up Millhouse.
Yeah. That's what Deraign means, actually. It means to prepare soldiers for battle. So, yeah, I hope everyone's getting ready for war, because it's coming.
Oh, dude, it's definitely coming, man. I'm very proud of you guys. Being from the coast as well, it's going to be a very, very big year for you guys. So, in saying that, what's next for Deraign?
Well, we're really just trying to get onto as many gigs as we can at the moment. We're onto a little bit of new material, but that's only just in the pre-stages at the moment, but it's all coming together. It just seems to be falling together all of a sudden, and we found that energy that we needed, and now we're moving ahead. We're trying to get onto as many gigs as possible, and later on in the year, we're actually playing at Steel Assassins down in Sydney.
Kick ass, dude.
Yeah, in November. So, yeah, we're really looking forward to that one.
Who's on that bill?
We've got Desecrator on there for one. There's a few bands on there. Metria. I don't know. I should know this because Dave might listen to this later. I don't know. But, there's a lot of bands on the old Steel Assassins Festival later on in the year. Malachite are on there at the moment. They're booked for it, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm not too sure with the old Liam going away from the band. But yeah, we're playing their last show with Iron Reagan, I'm pretty sure, with him. So that'll be a bit of a tearful see you later. But
few beers?
Yeah, a few beers.
Send him off. That's awesome, man. Well, I tell you what, man, we'll have to have you guys back in the studio, of course, to catch up, and of course before Steel Assassin, so we can see what your plans are. What have you been up to? Because I'd really like to have all you guys in to talk about everything Deraign.
Yeah, sweet. Sounds great, mate. That'd be a really good time.
Yeah, looking forward to it, dude. Well, until then, we're going to go to the track Shell Shocked from your new EP now. Thanks so much for taking the time to chat to us tonight, Daniel, and keep thrashing, dude.
No worries. Would I be able to give a quick shout-out just to all the other bands in the scene so that if anyone's listening, they might be able to hear them out?
Do it, man. Go right ahead.
Sweet as. I'd just like to give a good shout-out to, obviously, Malachite, Asylum, Wartooth, Caustic Attack. They're all mad dudes, and they're all thrash as hell, and really good friends of ours. So hope the future's looking very bright for all of us. So just want to say that to everyone out there.
Awesome, man. Thrash is definitely stronger than ever.
That's my thing, is stay thrash.